Homecoming 2019 was just simply extraordinary.
Homecoming 2019 was amazing.
Wow. Homecoming 2019, to say it in one word or one phrase, it was off the hook.
It was just a pleasure to be asked to serve on the planning committee. And although I'm only an honorary alum, I joined this committee with the intent of making a homecoming experience a lot better for our African American alums as we set out on our mission to provide what the alums asked for, which was pretty simple. The alums wanted their own space, they wanted their own food, and they wanted their own music. And we thought if we could get a couple of hundred alum there in 2019 to attend homecoming, it would be a great accomplishment. Well, through the power of networking, passion for from the committee members, and great planning and everything that went into it, I think we certainly exceeded those expectations. It was simply a great weekend, and seeing our Black Greek fraternities and sororities turn out, that was simply extraordinary. A shout out goes to Phi Beta Sigma Fraternity Incorporated, who celebrated their 40-year anniversary on the campus of CMU, and the support of so many others. Again, it was simply awesome. So it was fun to see former SGA presidents, OBU members, Resident Hall Assembly members, NPHC leadership, and scores of other African American alums. This was simply a remarkable experience. Cannot wait to begin planning for Homecoming 2020 and look forward to seeing everybody. And as always, fire up chips.
I believe from being a student to now being an alum of CMU, I believe that this past year's homecoming was probably one of the most fun-filled homecomings in recent years. And a huge thank you for that goes to the Alumni Association for them being able to just bring individuals to the table to discuss on what would homecoming look like for the African American community of CMU, and how can we actually make it bigger and actually bring more individuals back to campus. The committee was able to provide those answers for them, but also the committee was able to connect with other alums to figure out what it is that they're actually looking for when it comes to homecoming. So we got those results, and the results was there at homecoming, where there were hundreds and hundreds of alum that continued to come back. And then after homecoming, we ended up getting other alums who were not able to make it, who was looking for years to come. We were able to provide that sense of belonging, that sense of connection for alums, but also allow alums to be able to go back down memory lane and be able to reconnect with those in the past and create new memories with those in the past as well too. So again, thank you, Alumni Association. Thank you, CMU. Thank you to all the alumni. And let's continue to put our stamp on homecoming. Fire up.
was off the hook. It was an amazing experience where our African American alumni had a chance to come back to CMU and, more importantly, reconnect with not only their friends but also CMU as a whole. As a university, we gave them exactly what they wanted: a space, an environment, and some entertainment and some good food. And so I think we were able to provide all those experiences. And more importantly, what came out of that was the opportunity to reconnect and re-engage and make them feel as part of the CMU community. Not only while they were here at CMU, but now that they've gone off and graduated and they've gone into their careers. And so as we look at building engagement and building affinity, I can't think of a better way to do that other than what we created this past year with the homecoming weekend. It was truly a privilege to be a part of this committee. I think that we have only begun to scratch the surface. I think there's so much more that we can do. I think there's so many more alums out there that we can engage with that will want to be a part, that now want to come back, and more importantly, that they feel like they have something to come back to. And I think that's probably the one thing that we've missed over the years. And so hats off to the Alumni Office for their continued support. Also hats off to our numerous campus partners who ponied up and to help make this thing happen. And so as we look forward to planning for 2020, I'm sure that our numbers will continue to grow because the word is out. And students and alums, they know that there is now a place for them on CMU's campus during homecoming weekend, and it's something that everyone wants to be a part of now. So excited for the future, but thankful for the opportunity to have the privilege to serve on this community, on this committee, and look forward to serving in the future.
Hi, I'm Laura Gonzalez, and I'm the president of the CMU Latino Alumni Chapter. The purpose of our chapter is to give the Latinx alumni an opportunity to foster and develop relationships with other Latinx alumni and to keep a strong bond with CMU. We have provided networking opportunities, leadership development, and support for our Latino alumni and current students. Most importantly, our connection to our current students has really reaped a benefit for everyone in the CMU community. We also reach out to Latino faculty and staff. Each year we have an annual career information session where our Latino alumni panel members can give back to the CMU students to provide advice and share information about their careers. We've had socials in Lansing, Detroit, and Mount Pleasant. We've also participated with a CMU car in the Saginaw Cinco de Mayo parade 4 years. We want to show that we have a presence in other communities. A highlight of our group is when the Alumni Relations Office sponsored a breakfast reception to honor the first migrant students who attended CMU in the late 1960s and 70s. The students and alumni and faculty and staff were all able to see and honor these alumni. The impact of the Latino Alumni Chapter has been very important for our CMU Latino alumni and students to get to know each other and to actually build our community. We want to build our Latinx community while strengthening the connection to CMU. More recently, we have also reached out to the Latinx faculty, and that will get them more involved, and we also involve staff. We are now working to include and connect with the entire CMU Latinx community. It has really provided many opportunities to develop relationships with different alumni from different multi-generational areas, and it's been a wonderful thing to provide role models for students and to also have alumni help and connect with the students to offer any career advice or life advice. So thank you for inviting us to this virtual session.
Hi, my name is Brett Hool, and I'm the Student Body Vice President for Central Michigan University Student Government Association. I'm here to quick talk about the Motor City Pride event that we worked on with the Alumni Department here at CMU, as well as the Office of LGBTQ Services. Through this event, we were one of the few universities to be able to have a table at the Motor City Pride in Detroit. We were able to connect with a lot of future students and students who are potentially looking into higher ed, as well as a lot of the alumni from CMU. We were able to talk about the different areas of inclusion and diversity that we have here at CMU, including the Center for Inclusion and Diversity, and a lot of the different services that we can offer for students current and future. We were able to also talk about the new alumni chapter for LGBTQ folks that the alumni department is currently working on to create, and as well as just meet different people. This has a huge impact on students because, as a lot of people that have these identities know, representation is huge. Being able to see a department that is reaching out and being able to see a university that is making those efforts to put students first and be able to have that connection right from the start, I think is huge and key in anything that we do. This was an awesome event that we were able to collaborate with the alumni department because it showed connection between future students that are coming to higher education, hopefully CMU, as well as connect them to students who have already gone through CMU. We were able to meet with a lot of different alumni who came up to our table, and we were able to just educate them about the different initiatives and things that we are starting at Central Michigan University.